right, we are here today with a little bit shorter WOD than we did on Saturday. That was a hard, long WOD. I hope most of you did that. That was a challenge to get through that WOD, but sometimes we need to do those longer, harder WODs. Today's going to be a little bit quicker. I'm thinking this is going to take us somewhere in that 15-ish to 20-minute mark, depending on how quickly you run and how quickly you can put the kettlebell taters together. So it's a new movement today called tater tots. We're doing 5 rounds of kettlebell taters, which we will demo, and then 200-meter run after each round of kettlebell taters. So it would go 27 kettlebell taters, 200-meter run, 21 taters, 200-meter run, 15 taters, 200-meter run, 9, 200, 3, 200. So you'll end with that last 200-meter run. The 200-meter run should be done unbroken or with all running. So if you have to drop that a little bit, you can, but ultimately most of us should be able to do that 200-meter run. Picking up the pace or adjusting the pace to let you come in and do those kettlebell taters. So this is going to be a cardio type movement, hard and quick a little bit. So you are going to be doing kettlebell taters are kettlebell Russian swings into a front squat. We're going to put those two together in one movement, and Max will demonstrate those. But if you are not able to do the full kettlebell tater where you're doing a Russian swing into a front squat all in one movement, we're going to break it up. So then you're going to actually have 3 movements here today. You'll end up doing 27 kettlebell swings or kettlebell Russian swings. We're only going to our shoulder. 27 kettlebell goblets. Then you would do, and the 200-meter run. Then you would do 21 kettlebell swings, sorry, not taters, kettlebell swings, Russian, to 21 kettlebell goblet squats, and then a 200-meter run, and so on and so on. So up here we're doing a couplet, but if you can't do that together, then we're going to put it into a triple down here. All right, bigger sets you probably want to break up in 1 to 2 sets, just because you got to come out and run and then come back in. So you might need a quick break on those squats just to allow you to get out on the run and get back in and pick up that kettlebell. Remember, as always, pacing is important, so that when you come back in from your run, you should be able to walk straight to your kettlebell, pick it up, and start moving. Here we go to the floor. Max is going to show us. So what's going to end up happening here is you're going to do a Russian kettlebell swing. As it's coming up, you're going to kind of pop it, flip it. Max is going to show you how to do that. You're going to catch it in a goblet and then squat all at the same time. So it's like 2 movements in one, putting it together. You can even catch it, pause, get yourself set, and squat. But if you're having a hard time flipping the kettlebell and catching it, then like I said, we're going to put it into 2 movements. So Max is going to show you 3 kettlebell taters, where he's going to flip it, catch it, squat it. So you can see he's kettlebell, so yeah, keep going. So he's swinging, catching it in the goblet, flipping back, catching it by the handles. If he has to put that together or in separate movements, you could do a kettlebell and then squat. So just do one of those. If you have to set and then squat, that's okay. And then flip it and kettlebell and then squat and then flip it. And if you really can't get the hang of that flipping, because I don't want anybody to get hurt, right? We're just going to end up breaking it into 2. So then he's going to do 3 kettlebell swings. They would just be Russian swings. And then he'll stop, and then he'll put it into a goblet. And if you can't flip it like that, you'll just put it into one yourself. And then you'll just do those separately, okay? That is your taters, and then we have a 200-meter run. Just remember, this is a quicker run, right? So we're only looking for maybe a minute or less on the running track, whatever you're doing. If you are going to run, you are going to run in that forward momentum movement. Just go down and back for me. Trying to stay on the balls of your feet. Trying to keep your feet underneath you. Good. And if you have to sub out those runs, I didn't have that on the board. If you have to sub out the runs, it is going to be a 250-meter row. It will be a, let me think, 14-calorie / 10-calorie bike on the assault bike if you happen to have one. We're looking for about a minute of cardio. So if you have an elliptical, stair stepper, whatever it is you're using at home, or a different type of bike, you're going to do about a minute of work on those 200-meter runs. And then if you are going to speed walk or walk with a backpack or something like that, you're looking at trying to go maybe 1.5 meters. Again, something about a minute of work with. That is it, tater tots. Good luck.